strung too tight.
Well, a few weeks ago I posted on the internet an unboxing or an unwrapping video of the Dyreex Cloud string as it arrived, and I was really excited about that string because I'd had a discussion about it with my brother who'd played with it a bit, and he described it as heavenly. It put him on cloud 9, and I ordered a reel myself, and I spent the last couple of weeks testing it to see how it feels. Well, I can tell you it does feel heavenly. It is really comfortable. It's probably the most comfortable hybrid string setup that I've personally played with, and it seems to me that the reason for that is that the polyester that you use in the mains, depending on your preference, is very elastic, but it's elastic in a longitudinal way. What that means is it creates fabulous ball pocketing and a very, very comfortable cushioned feel on contact, and of course you get a little bit more pop with the multi-fiber that sends it back with a bit of velocity. As with every string, there is something of a compromise, and what I found is that the compromise is inevitably going to be the reduced spin. Clearly the polyester string is set up for comfort more than it's set up for high power or high spin, and as a consequence I've noticed it mostly on my serves that my spin levels have dropped a little bit, but as you're getting into veteran ages for when you're playing tennis, comfort is more important. You want to protect your arm. And what I found is that my arm certainly feels much more comfortable after prolonged play with Cloud. So my recommendation in terms of the sorts of player that would want to play with this string, I wouldn't recommend it for performance players. You're going to want a much firmer string, something that provides you with a lot more power and a lot more spin. This setup is actually ideal for coaches who are hitting ball after ball after ball and are looking to protect their arms. So with that in mind, I have asked a good friend of mine, Jo Trataris, to test the string herself for the last few weeks, and this is the result of her testing.
Hi, my name is Jo Trataris. I'm a UKCC4 qualified coach in the UK. I didn't originate my career here. I started in Malawi, Central Africa, and then I moved over here in 1998 to do my tennis qualifications. I work at Glen Abbott Tennis Club. We have a vast program running here from mini tennis, red, orange, green, juniors, adults. We also do disability tennis, wheelchair tennis. So we have a huge program. We also do pay and play sessions for the community. I've been coaching in the UK since 1998. 2 years ago I had a huge shoulder injury. I tore the 2 rotator cuffs in my shoulder, and it took me literally the 2 years to feel better and feel normal again. As a self-employed coach, coming back to tennis full-time after the operation, I must admit I did struggle. I had to start playing left-handed initially, and that then caused further problems. So it was a case of trying to get back into it carefully. So yeah, it was a difficult time. So coming back, I've been trying to use different strings to see if they help with the injury, and I've been asked to use a string called Cloud, and I must say I'm very complimentary about it. The feel is very good. As the ball comes off the racket, it's very sweet. I don't feel concerned that if I mishit the frame or anything that I'm going to feel the shock through my elbow or my shoulder, so I'm absolutely delighted with it. I guess I would recommend this sort of string to people that have had either wrist injuries, hand injuries. I have a lady that I teach now who's just been off for a year, and she's had a go at these strings, absolutely loved them. Your older clientele who play lots of tennis, who again are always fearful of creating any injuries, so they would also be people that I would suggest these strings to.
So thanks very much to Jo at the Jo Trataris brand of coaching. She coaches out of Glanabba Tennis Club in Chester, Westminster Park. I want to give her a plug. Jo is somebody I've known and watched and actually been mentored by for my coaching course for many, many years. And I can say that she's probably the finest club coach that I know in the UK. I'd put her on a par with my brother. Don't tell him. But she's incredibly enthusiastic. If you've got kids, if you're looking to develop in a coaching program that is fun, Jo is second to none. She's a fabulous coach. And if you're in the Chester area, give her a try. Check her out.
Oh, well, Jo is just the most fantastic coach I've ever had. I've had loads of coaching in my, well, I'm quite old now, so I've had a lot of coaching over the years, and I have to say, Jo is the only coach that I've ever really wanted to please. I've tried so hard each week to actually absolutely get her to say I'm doing all right, and she always does, but I keep wanting to give more. She helps me be the best that I can possibly be, and I just love her to bits.
Come on, lady. Beautiful. Ooh, well done, well done, well done. Well done.
I would absolutely recommend that people go to Jo for coaching. She makes these little tweaks to your game that you've been struggling with for years and years and years, and then it's like a light bulb moment, and she works with you to find out what works for you, and so it's individual coaching from Jo, and it's much more than tennis coaching for me. She's been my absolute life coach because she's changed my life, because I play twice a week now. I have my one-to-ones with her, and I take the learnings from tennis into my everyday life, and honestly, I can't. She's transformed my life. I love her to bits. Highly recommend Jo wherever she plays. At the moment she's at Glanabba, but wherever she goes, I'm going.
So that was my review and Jo Trataris' review of the Dyreex Cloud string. A hybrid string, one polyester, which is very soft, one multi-filament, which has been specially produced to complement it. Huge thumbs up again to the Dyreex boys. I don't know what you're doing or how you're doing it, but you are producing just a great package. You are great guys to talk to. Fabulous customer service, and just a group of guys who are really committed to string, educating their customers and producing the full range of strings so that every tennis player's needs are met. 2021, I don't think I'm going to be stocking much else than Dyreex, I have to say. They've just about got it covered with all of their strings. Cube Max for high spin, Alu Edge for power. They've got Midnights for all-round performance. They've got a number of shape polys, Hexablast. They've got DX Feel, which is a nice sort of semi-gut multi-filament hybrid. They've got Cloud. So many different choices that they cover all range of bases, which is one of the reasons why you need to have a good working relationship with your stringer, so that they can choose the best string, the best setup, the best tension for your game. So stay tuned on Strung Too Tight and Strung Too Tight UK for more reviews, and enjoy your tennis.
Strung too tight.